Imagine with me a scene set some 7,000 years ago in a land now known as Turkey. A man leads a herd of protesting goats towards new pasture. Some distance away, his sister fans a fire, coughing wetly, her eyes stinging as thick smoke billows upwards towards the roof of her home in the city of Çatalhöyük, one of the first in history. This scene is not dissimilar to what many modern women experience today, especially in countries like Guatemala and rural India where traditional stoves are still used for heating and cooking. Air pollution generated by these stoves is a leading cause of strokes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and heart disease in the women who use them. It's a problem that has been shaped by thousands of years of choices in fuel, housing, cooking technique, and divisions of labor. To interrogate the evolution of diseases caused by air pollution, we need to analyze them within archaeological populations. This is no easy task, however, as the tissues primarily affected by air pollution, such as the heart and lungs, don't survive the passage of time. When left only with bones, archaeologists need to find ways to make them talk about the other body tissues, and my research does just that, using oxygen isotopes in bone. You see, our bodies keep a careful diary of our daily activities, all written in the language of isotopes. Our lungs write their diary entries using two oxygen isotopes found in the air we breathe, oxygen 16 and oxygen 18. While chemically identical, oxygen 16 is lighter than oxygen 18 and passes into our lungs and bloodstream at a faster rate than its heavier counterpart. Therefore, our bodies are enriched in the lighter oxygen isotope and depleted in the heavier one relative to the air we inhale. Inhaled oxygen isotopes are also used to help maintain your skeleton, making your bones a source of information about your respiratory health over the course of your life. My research measures the type and amount of oxygen isotopes in bone samples and uses that information to look for signs of chronic respiratory distress. For example, recall the Çatalhöyük family mentioned at the start of this talk. If we were to analyze the oxygen isotopes of the woman's bones versus her brother's, we would observe that her bones have far less oxygen 18 due to her chronic exposure to smoke. You see, if an individual is exposed to air pollutants for a long period of time, their lungs become scarred, inflamed, or coated in particulate matter, all of which can further slow down oxygen 18 as it tries to pass into their bloodstream through their lungs. This leads to the individual having even less oxygen 18 than both healthy individuals as well as the air around them. In short, it leaves an angry isotopic signature in the diary of their body, particularly if that individual is a woman in an agricultural society. This is because the shift towards agriculture 7,000 years ago meant that men and women engaged in division of labor far different than those done by their hunter-gatherer ancestors. As a result, women were exposed to greater amounts of indoor air pollution and developed the majority of respiratory ailments. More than simply being a health issue, air pollution throughout time has also very much been a gender issue, and by applying my research to archaeological remains, we stand a better grasp of the biological as well as cultural impacts of air pollution across time and space. Thank you.